Hello and welcome back, and today I want to talk about another new 9-bay QNAP NAS, and it's going to be a slightly different 10Gbe NAS. Today I want to talk about the TS-932X, so let's get started. Okay, so this is the second 9-bay NAS that QNAP have announced for the rest of 2018. Now this device, unlike the other one that utilised RJ45 base 10Gbe, this is a dual port SFP+10 fibre 10Gbe NAS. It's trying to be a very cost effective NAS that utilises the very latest Annapurna CPU. Now the CPU inside is that ARM based chip. It's a 64-bit architecture chip that's ARM based, a bit like that Realtek, but a new one. This is the Annapurna AL324. It's 1.7 GHz quad-core based chip, and the unit also arrives with 2 to 8 gig of DDR4 memory. Now this device, this 9-bay, features 5 hard drive bays and 4 SSD bays. The result being, and these are, screwless design, so no screwdriver required, but the design is there to utilise QTIER, this wonderful tiered storage system that moves files around in the most efficient way so you get the best possible speeds when accessing. And when you're utilising 10Gbe, and particularly if you're backing up or editing on the fly, this cached system will be of incredible benefit to you, as well as those SSD bays and indeed the hard drive bays, all supporting their own RAID storage. You can create pooled RAID storage areas there that storage, thanks to QTIER, the automated system, will carry files to and from to give you great caching of your files and therefore speeding up internal operations as well as transmission of speeds. Now the front of the device doesn't feature an LCD screen. This is very much a set up and leave device, but it does have a whole host of LEDs there on the front denoting system health, drive access, drive health, as well as individual LEDs for both the hard drives and the SSDs. As on the bottom there, we've got that USB one-touch copy button there to back up to and from external drives, or just making them network accessible. And of course, if we flip the device around there, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, you can see that not only have we got 2 RJ45 1GBE ports, but we've got 2 SFP so that's fibre-based 10Gbe ports there as well, which we can combine if need be. There's a rear-mounted speaker, as well as a speaker, a port there for attaching external speakers, and an I/O kind of integration port with existing subsystems. We have a USB 3 port, and quite disappointingly, USB 2 ports, a couple of them there at the bottom. Not quite sure why they are there, but who is this device aimed at? Well, it's large-scale file access. If you're running a small business server, or even slightly larger, and you want fast 10Gbe access, this is definitely the device for you, as well as supporting container station and of course surveillance too. As it is an an ARM-based chip, it is energy efficient. So there are going to be certain graphical limitations, but again, this is not designed for people out there that are looking for things like a Plex media server or large rendering of files. This is for fast, easy, multiple file access. And thanks to the SSD caching, it gives you a great amount of fast and traditional archive storage open to you. Now, we haven't got any information about when this thing's going to be released, but I do think we are going to be looking at the end of Q2, maybe very, very early Q3, but I kind of doubt that. Price, once again, to be confirmed, but I think this and the other 9-bay device, the 963X, sorry, I'm looking off screen there, both of these are going to be pretty competitive in terms of their price threshold there, because 10Gbe is exploding at the moment, and particularly for home and small business users now, it's become considerably more affordable, and 9-bays like this give you not only 10Gbe access, but great hardware inside to keep things moving as quickly as possible at a good price level. So do check these out. If you want to learn more about these or more information on the specs, then do go below to me at nascompares.com. If you've enjoyed this video, I found it useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe to support this channel, and otherwise thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.